Oh, class now?
Yeah, Tuesday Sangha. You have a plan?
I didn't know there's a class.
Tuesday Sangha.
Oh, I didn't learn that.
You wanted to play Kirtan? Oh, you didn't know? Okay. Hare Krishna, dear devotees, please join our Tuesday Sangha, Circle of Influence. Every It's in the chats. It's in the chats.
Huh?
It's in the chats. It's in the chats. It's
Oh,
unofficial
really?
chat.
It's fine.
Sorry about that. Hare Krishna, please take a seat. Hare Krishna, everyone. Thank you for joining Tuesday Sangha, which is called Circle of Influence. My name is Vraja Lalana. I'm very happy to see all of you. And by the raise of your hand, please tell me who is here for the first time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wow, wonderful. It's a very special day. Thank you for coming. And again, by the raise of your hand, please tell me who is holding Bhagavad Gita for the first time? 1. Okay, have you read Bhagavad Gita? You haven't read Bhagavad Gita. Oh, you're Punjabi. Okay. Is there anyone who have not read Bhagavad Gita before but have heard? 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Thank you so much. So the Circle of Influence, the purpose of the Circle of Influence is to find the answers to all of your life questions through the study of Bhagavad Gita. What we do here, we read Bhagavad Gita and we discuss all of the important points of your life. If you have any questions, we also share our realizations. Hare Krishna, thank you for coming. And why don't we start with introducing ourselves? Just say a few words, your name, and how long have you been with Krishna consciousness, or what brought you to the temple of Krishna consciousness. We can start from here.
Hi, my name is Chinar. I have been coming to the temple and connected with Krishna consciousness from past 2 years, and I know Vrajlana from past 1 year. She has been very good mentor to me and has been guiding me towards this path. Thanks.
Hare Krishna everyone, myself Meet. and I've been coming to temple since mid 2023.
Hare Krishna everyone, I'm Jia. I have moved here recently and I have been coming since a month. Yeah, it's been a month.
Hare Krishna, I'm Sergey, and I connected to knowledge of Krishna 16 years ago, but I was too far from that, and right now I need to remind all that I already know.
Hare Krishna everyone, my name is Jasneev. By name you can know I'm Punjabi. I've heard of Krishna consciousness back in India a lot, but never got a chance to be a part of this, and I'm really appreciate I got a chance to be here today. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Dilan. I started coming to the temple maybe 3 months ago. The way I found Krishna consciousness was 2 summers ago. I was at a street festival on Dundas Street, and there were some devotees chanting the Maha Mantra and handing out some material, and then I kept it, and then it resurfaced one day in my apartment, and I thought it was a sign, and yeah, it's changed my life for the better.
Hare Krishna, my name is Reena. I've been coming to the temple for the past 4 weeks now, and it's interesting how I discovered the temple. My cousin in Australia recommended to come here for some very good food, and that's how I'm here.
Hare Krishna, my name is Palak, and past 1 year maybe I'm connected with the Krishna, and I'm loving it. Actually, I'm loving it, and today I'm here because of him, because today is his birthday, so we are coming here for that purpose.
Hi, Hare Krishna. My name is Kush, and this is the 3rd time in this month I'm visiting this temple, and I'm actually loving it. Thank you.
Hare Krishna, my name is Keshav. I just recently moved to Toronto from Mauritius, and I first connected to the ISKCON temple in South Africa where I was doing my studies. It's just been like one time I went there and it just mocked me for the last 10 years. But I just started to come here since 2 weeks now. Thanks.
Hare Krishna, my name is Aniket. Like I passed many times like from this street, but today I think I have to go inside, and it's my first time here. Like it's feeling very good, like the smell is good, and it's like different environment here. I'll come like regularly now.
Radha Vallabh Shri Harivansh. My name is Harsh, and I connected with Vrindavan when I was a kid. I lost many family members in my life, and one day when I come here, I just thought, who gonna be with me whole life? Then there is only one name, it's only Radha and the Krishna. I connected with this. Thank you.
Yeah, so we're going through the introduction. Would you like to introduce yourself too?
Hi everyone, I'm really happy to see everybody here, and I really encourage, my name is Radhika Rasika. I really encourage to spread the knowledge about this Sangha to your friends, colleagues, roommates, because this is beautiful association, and there's no nicer time to talk about Bhagavad Gita than in the temple, yeah, with Rajalana Mataji, which has a lot of experience of implementing teachings of Bhagavad Gita in people relationship. Thank you again, everyone, for sharing, their history, pastimes. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much. All right, so at these classes, at the workshops, we are reading Bhagavad Gita together. And those who are familiar with Bhagavad Gita Can someone summarize in a few words, just one sentence? Now we are reading chapter 2. What is chapter 1? What chapter 1 is about? In your own words. Anyone?
Well, chapter 1 is the summary of Kurukshetra. So we know from chapter 1 who's Pandavas, who's Kauravas, who's Krishna, and who's Arjuna.
Mm-hmm. So, thank you so much. To summarize, right, Bhagavad Gita, what it is about, and we know that as as Prabhu said, that Bhagavad Gita starts with the explanation what is going on at the Battle of Kurukshetra and what kind of struggles and emotions Arjuna is going through. And first and the most powerful feeling that Arjuna is exhibiting is what?
Fear.
Yes, it is a fear. And the fear is a result of another strong feeling, which is an attachment. Therefore, chapter 1 shows us how much disturbance we can go through when we experience those attachments, which have no remedy until we know the spiritual knowledge, until we understand who we are. And that's why in chapter 2, Krishna starts relieving Arjuna from his grief by explaining who he is, and he is a spirit soul. So Krishna gives us the knowledge of the soul in chapter 2, how the soul is eternal, how it is unbreakable. And please tell me, how can we feel if we don't know about our spiritual identity, that our true nature is spiritual? How do you think our life can be? How do you think our thinking, feeling, and perceiving can be without this knowledge? Who would like to share? Again, there is no wrong answer, whatever you think. Yes.
So if you don't realize we're all spiritual souls, you'll be stuck, being controlled by your senses and your mind, and just suffering a lot. You can't control it.
Yeah, so if we don't know that we are spirit soul, we cannot control our mind. So how does that knowledge help us to control our senses and our mind if we know that we are spirit soul? So what helps us to be in control then? Yeah, so in other words, we start acting according to our nature. So when we understand our nature, we act according to our nature. And we have actually two natures. We have our spiritual nature, which is primary, and we have our material nature, which is in service of the spiritual nature. So by knowing what are the first things, right, first things first, we can employ our material nature in a proper way. And this is what Krishna explains to Arjuna. So he speaks about the duty, but duty not from the point of satisfying the senses that create a lot of attachments, right, fears that we are not getting what we want. But actually he gives that from the purpose of this spiritual identity. We are spirit souls. So how do we engage our material nature when we are spiritual? And what becomes our motivation? What is the motivation when we know that we are spirit souls and we belong to the Lord, right? So what becomes our motivation? From material perspective, without knowing, the motivation will be to satisfy the senses. And there can be two results. We are either happy or not happy, attached, anxious. But if we know about our true nature, what will be the motivation? How does the motivation change? Who would like to share? That's right, and that's the name of the circle of influence. Why we're here, right? Because we're here engaging ourselves in the service, which is our true nature, and this is within our circle of influence. Yeah, we cannot control other things. That's right. Anyone else like to say anything? Yes?
I guess to go from material to spiritual, realize that the body is just an instrument.
Yeah. Yeah. For Krishna, yeah. This is the main point. So the motivation becomes Krishna, how to make him happy. And if, you know, behind our action is our motivation to make him happy, do you think that will create a painful attachment or fear or anxiety? Yes, no, that's right. So what will be instead of that feeling? What will we have instead of anxieties and attachments? Satisfaction, yes. And how did you get to that point? Yes. Okay, yes, this is perfect. Because actually, and Krishna will speak about this in Bhagavad Gita, and Srila Prabhupada will explain it thoroughly, that all our senses actually belong to the Lord. They don't belong to us. And when the Lord is satisfied, our senses are automatically satisfied. So we will automatically get this satisfaction, which means that our senses are in good shape, they're pure, and they are properly engaged according to our nature. Okay, wonderful. So before we start reading Bhagavad Gita, we will do one round of mantra meditation. Please raise your hand who haven't heard of Maha Mantra before. One person, okay. And who have heard about Maha Mantra? Could you please share in a few words what is the power of a mantra and why we're chanting this mantra? Anyone? Yes? Okay. Yes, perfect. Exactly. It clears our material contamination. So as soon as the soul gets in touch with the material nature, the senses become contaminated. So the senses go into the sense object and they're trying to enjoy it and they may get attached. And out of this, we get different difficult emotions, such as, again, anxieties and attachments and anger and greed. All of this come from this impurity. What does Maha Mantra do? It is a sound incarnation of the Lord himself. It consists of 16 names that have supreme potency to connect us with the supreme energy. And by repeating the mantra with full attention, you revive that energy within yourself. We reconnect with the Lord within ourselves, and we feel that unconditional love, happiness, again, through the potency of the Maha Mantra. It is recommended to chant every day in the morning, 16 rounds, but for you, you can do as many as you like and can. Just keep adding to it, which will make you spiritually happy and, again, satisfied. Okay? We chant the mantra on the japa beats, which has 108 beats. Maha Mantra, it's a very powerful tool, again, to reconnect with the Lord, and that's why it's called yoga. And yoga means realignment. Realignment with the energy of the Lord, with his potency, with his love and vibration. And of course, it starts within ourselves. It starts with the body, and that's why I will ask you to sit straight. Okay. And when you repeat the Maha Mantra, try to hear your neighbor. That will help you to focus on the sound vibration. Make it loud and with attention. And remember, this is your chance, again, to meet the Lord in your heart. Okay? For those who don't know the words, they are here. You can look at them. And we will do 108 times after Maha Mantra. Let's begin. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Mahamantra ki Jai. Thank you so much for this wonderful chanting. It was such a big energy. Thank you so much. How is everybody feeling after such a powerful Mahamantra? What is the, like if we take from 0 to 10, right? What is your level of maybe stress, how much it went down maybe, or maybe another feeling that you came with? How did your mood change after chanting one round of Mahamantra? Who would like to share? More relaxed? Okay. That's right. Where is Krishna and Arjuna, there is always a victory, right? And first of all, our own negativity inside. Perfect. Anything else? Just blissed. Yes. Thank you so much. Amazing. And before we start reading Bhagavad Gita, let's give our prayers and obeisances to Founder Acharya Srila Prabhupada. Because of his mercy, we have Bhagavad Gita. We keep it in our hands. He spent hours and so much effort to translate Bhagavad Gita, and he went through a lot of difficulties which a 70-year-old person might not be able to go through, but Srila Prabhupada did it for us. It was his mission. He served the order of his spiritual master, and let's thank him and give him our obeisances to him. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Tinamine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shanyavadi Paschetya Deshitarine. Before we read Shastras and Bhagavad Gita, we have to repeat a prayer 3 times, which means I bow down before you, or Supreme Lord, the absolute knowledge, the absolute knowledge. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Last time we stopped at verse number 70 of chapter 2. And we're gonna go in a circle. I'll start with the first verse, and then we will go from my right to the left, and then like this, okay? So each of you will have a chance to read Sanskrit the way you can. You don't have to be perfect, just read the way you can, translation, and 1 paragraph per person. Did everyone find 2.70? Yes, 70. Is everyone ready? Yes? What is the page number? 79, page 79. Okay. So I will read Sanskrit, translation, and first paragraph, which is actually the whole text for me. 170. 70. Text 2, chapter 2, text 70. 70. And page number 79? 79. Page 79. You found it?
70, right? 2.70.
Yes, verse 2.70. Yeah.
It's not on 79 page.
It's 2.70.
Yeah, so it's on 170.
Okay. 127, okay. Because hard book has a different page, yeah. Apurya namam achala pratishtham samudram apaha pravishtani. Just a sec. Samudram apa pravishanti yadvat tadvat kamayam pravishanti sarve sashantim apnotina kama kami. Translation. A person who is not disturbed by the instant flow of desires that enter like rivers into the ocean, which is ever being filled but is always still, can alone achieve peace, and not the man who strives to satisfy such desires. In other words, when we try to satisfy our desires without engaging our senses in devotional service, which was thoroughly explained in text 69-68, we cannot satisfy our senses, so there won't be any internal peace. Okay? Purport. Although the vast ocean is always filled with water, it is always, especially during the rainy season, being filled with much more water. But the ocean remains the same, steady. It's not agitated, nor does it cross beyond the limit of its brim. That is also true of a person fixed in Krishna consciousness. So Krishna conscious person is compared to the ocean, which is ever still, although so many waters flow into it. As long as one has the material body, the demands of the body for sense gratification will continue. So this sentence indicates that we have this material nature, and the desires of the body, they will continue. The devotee, however, is not disturbed by such desires because of his fullness. And let's elaborate on this. How this devotee is so much full that he is not disturbed by those desires. What do you think? What is the nature of that fullness? Yes, some more intelligence, self-realization, and self-knowledge, right? So how does it help you to feel full, that fullness? The senses are satisfied, right? And how are the senses are satisfied? Which gives us that fullness. That's right, yes. Is it possible to satisfy the senses in another way? I'm asking, is it possible to satisfy the senses by not engaging them in the devotional service? Have we tried that? Raise your hand who tried that. All of us, right? And that's why we're here, actually, because it's not possible. All right, thank you so much. The devotee, just a sec. Sense purification will continue. All right. A Krishna-conscious man is not in need of anything because the Lord fulfills all his material necessities. Therefore, he is like the ocean, always full in himself. Desires may come to him like the waters of the river that flow into the ocean, but he is steady in his activities, and he is not even slightly disturbed by desires of sense gratification. So how to understand that sentence? The desires come to him, but he's not disturbed by those desires. What does he do? What does a devotee do with those desires? They come and go. What does he do? Oh, let me rephrase. What is the common way of reacting to desires? What is a common way? Desires come, and then what is a common way of reacting? No. Huh? Is it a common way? If we want to, okay, I will give simple examples. A person wants something sweet. The desire came. What is a common way of reacting? Fulfilling it, right? Fulfilling it, right? But here it's a different reaction. He is steadying his activities and is not disturbed. So how is he acting different? A person who is satisfied within himself, but desires are coming, like he is doing what then with those desires? What is he doing? Stephen Covey explained one wonderful habit of a highly effective people, what all devotees are. They are very highly effective people. It's habit number 1, pause and respond. So devotee observes that desire, but he doesn't act on them. He chooses his reaction. He chooses his reaction in favor of what? Yeah, his devotional service to the Lord. Yeah, he is comparing, is it what the Lord wants me to do? Will it make him happy? Because if he's happy, I'm happy. That's very simple. Yeah, that's the way. All right. Desires may come. Okay, we just read this. He's not slightly disturbed. That is the proof of a Krishna conscious man, one who has lost all inclinations for material sense gratification. And inclination means there is no habit, there is no desire, right, to act towards the sense gratification. All of the desires are present because he remains satisfied in the transcendental loving service of the Lord. And what is called that transcendental loving service of the Lord? Who can give me some examples of the transcendental loving service of the Lord? Any simple examples? Chanting, yes. Chanting is a very, very simple and one of the most powerful ways. What kind of senses does it engage when we chant? Why is it so powerful? So it engages our tongue, our ears, and when tongue is controlled, you know, there is a line, you know this, right? There is a line. When tongue is controlled and satisfied, then the, what is it called? Belly is controlled, and genitals are also. So this is a quick way to satisfy the senses. And chanting is a very powerful way. But then what else do we do, which is very important? What is another service? You said dancing. Yes, this is very powerful. Yes, what else? Prasadam. Yeah, we eat prasadam. What does prasadam do? What is prasadam? Can you explain to everyone? For the Lord. Yeah. So prasadam is a food which was offered first to the Lord, and it's called sanctified. So what happens when we eat sanctified food? What happens to us? Our existence becomes sanctified. And when our existence is sanctified, what happens next? When our existence is pure, what happens next? Good thoughts. And those good thoughts come from what? So memory becomes purified. Whatever we thought, negative, bad, attached, and etc., this all gets purified. We start looking different at everything. And when our memory is purified, what else becomes purified? Yes, so basically we become elevated. Yeah, we elevate ourselves. Actions. What happens with actions? Regulated. And what is about the regulation? Can you please elaborate? And not impulsive. And then, if not impulsive, then what?
Then we'll be
Mindful. Yeah, so we make mindful, informed decisions in life based on knowledge and what is good for our devotional service, what is good for the Lord, so we become very effective as souls and as individuals, because first we engage our spiritual nature, secondly we engage our material nature, which is what? Our talents, right? Our education in the service of the Lord. And that will be in the chapter 3, which is coming soon. Okay, that is the proof of Krishna conscious person. Because he remains satisfied in transcendental loving service of the Lord, he can remain steady like the ocean and therefore enjoy full peace. And here's the formula of peace. When our senses are happy, we are in peace. And they can be happy only through devotional service. Others, however, who want to fulfill desires even up to the limit of liberation, want, what to speak of material success, never attain peace. And see, the desire to gain the liberation also doesn't give us peace, because it's an attachment. We can be attached to liberation, and that may create also fears and anxieties. The fruitive workers, the salvationists, and also the yogis who are after mystic powers are all unhappy because of unfulfilled desires. But the person in Krishna consciousness is happy in the service of the Lord, and he has no desires to be fulfilled. In fact, he does not even desire liberation from the so-called material bondage. And why do you think he doesn't desire liberation from material bondage? Why Krishna conscious person is not looking for liberation from material bondage? What does he do with the material so-called bondage when he's a devotee?
Well, he doesn't have it, because then you redirect your attention to the Krishna consciousness.
Yeah.
And that's actually give us a good lead to draw the straight line between the material and spiritual.
So what happens with the material bondage? So if it was karma, that which we could enjoy or suffer, then, but what it begins when the person involves.
We call it akarma. So you start to act, but it's not actually an action. So I'll jump in ahead as well too, but we basically we don't do anything with the material nature, and we don't have that reaction, but still reacting.
Yeah. So basically our karma becomes our dharma. It becomes the service, okay? And the material bondage becomes what is an instrument of what we use in the service of the Lord. Okay, now at our last session we discussed the difference between the director of the company who is a devotee of the Lord and between the same director of the company, the two positions, right? Equal positions, who is not a devotee of the Lord. So for one person who is not a devotee of the Lord, he will be attached to the results, right? What's going to happen? If he's not, he's trying to satisfy his senses, and his actions will be motivated by what?
By results.
By fulfillment of his desires. That's right, which can cause the results. When the results are positive, he is happy. When the results are negative, he is not happy, right? And there are ups and downs. But when the same director of the company becomes a devotee of the Lord, how does he act at his work?
He sacrifices everything on fire to the Lord. So basically say, oh dear Lord, I work today for you.
Yeah.
And please take my results of today's work to your lotus feet. And basically you're taking what you gain and give it to whom you receive it from. Right?
Yeah, and that's a very good point. So he understands to whom it all belongs, right? His job, the money that he's getting, and he understands that the source of all sources is the Lord, so I'm acting for him. If I am very grateful to him for giving me this job, for giving me this money, the Lord is actually paying us. That's it. So the motivations become different, and he stops suffering because he is not attached. He is attached to the happiness of the Lord, to make him happy. And that's why he becomes free of any sufferings that can be created by the material bondage.
So
Yes. That's right. Yes, very good point. Yeah. So God becomes an essential because it's a very good point. We substitute God by different things when we don't know about, again, our true identity, right? That we are spirit souls. We may say then, if there is no God, then what should be an essential? Job, parents, husband, kids, right? But when we become devotees, we understand that everything belongs to the Lord, and we start treating our job, our parents, our wife, husband, and kids even better because we want now to make God happy. It's not for our own pleasure. Do you see the difference? Yeah. Okay. Good point. Thank you. All right. The devotee of Krishna have no material desires, and therefore they are in perfect peace. And the devotee of Krishna has no material desires because he has spiritual desire to make the Lord happy. All right, so we will continue from here to 71. So again, we're getting here a formula of peace, right? So first of all, it's a person who has given up all desires for sense gratification, and again, not because he's a pretender or he is trying to limit him, because he understands that by satisfying the Lord, I'm becoming happy, not by satisfying my desire. So he knows the nature of happiness. And next thing is he gave up all of the sense of proprietorship. Again, why? Because he understands that everything is given by the Lord. I'm paid by the Lord. I'm getting my job because Lord gave this to me. I'm getting all of the opportunities. I have my wife, I have my kids and everything. It all comes from the Lord. And is devoid of false ego. What is false ego? Who understands? Who can speak about it? Hmm?
All about me,
right. We have to do the performance, right? It's a good way of explaining. Yes, so when we think that everything is about me, yes, I'm a center of attention. Yeah, I'm a center of attention. Yes, and who remembers the text in Bhagavad Gita who gives us the remedy from false ego? It's in chapter 2. 2.47. Who wants to read? 2.47. And you can read the translation. Yes, let's stop here. You have the right to perform your prescribed duty. So this is not false ego. You have the right, and it's true. Okay. Yeah. So as soon as we think fruits belong to me, we create this false self-identity, because we are not here who has the power of results or things. They don't belong to us.
Never consider yourself the cause of the results of your activities, and never be attached to not doing your duty.
Yeah, so 2 more things. Never consider yourself the cause. Who's the cause? So there are 5 factors of any results in life, which will be described further down in Bhagavad Gita. And we are not the cause. And the last one? Do not be attached. What does it say? To not doing anything, right? Yeah? Mm-hmm. Yeah, so why we have this connection? Because we're thinking, oh, if results don't belong to me, then why should I do my job well, right? Why should I do my job well? because we have the right to perform our duty and we need to do it well, and it's about us. This is our circle of influence. What's going to happen after that is out of our control. And very simple example, when a child is sick and mother is doing whatever she can, but it doesn't guarantee that the child will feel better. Again, and it doesn't mean that she should stop treating the child, helping the child, right, to get out of sickness. Yeah. So this is the remedy. If we follow those 4 steps, we're in a good shape spiritually.
So basically, we will have to do our best.
Yeah.
And knowing that we're doing our best for Krishna, automatically we do our best for everybody around us.
Absolutely. Very good point. Doing our best for Krishna, we are doing automatically our best for everybody. Yes. Okay, perfect. Thank you. Let's continue. Mm-hmm.
To become desireless means not to desire anything for sense gratification. In other words, desire for becoming Krishna conscious is actually desirelessness. To understand one's actual position as the eternal servitor of Krishna without falsely claiming this material body to be oneself and without falsely claiming proprietorship over anything in the world is the perfect stage of Krishna consciousness.
And I would like to point out here a very important thing. Krishna conscious, okay, just like, in other words, desire for becoming Krishna conscious is actually desireless. So when we say that we are desireless, it doesn't mean that we don't have any desires. It means that our desires aligned with the desires of the Lord. If we are reading Bhagavad Gita and Krishna tells us what is good for us, what is not good for us, he gives us the message. When we align our actions, our whatever reactions, right, with what Krishna tells us to do, then it's called Krishna consciousness. We are acting according to the message of the Lord, and this is called desireless. Very simple. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
One who is situated in this perfect stage knows that because Krishna is the provider of everything, everything must be used for the satisfaction of Krishna. Arjuna did not want to fight for his own sense satisfaction, but he became fully Krishna conscious. He fought because Krishna wanted him to fight.
And how many of you sometimes probably don't want to do your job or don't want to do your responsibility, right? But we know well that for the process, for all of the goodness, it's good if I do my job. Now when we know, right, that Krishna is happy when we do our job, so Arjuna is acting, we can do it even better. Yeah.
For himself, there was no desire to fight, but for Krishna, it seemed Arjuna fought to his best effort.
Mm-hmm.
Real desirelessness is desire for the satisfaction of Krishna, not an artificial attempt to abolish desires.
Mm-hmm.
The living entity cannot be desireless or senseless, but he does have to change the quality of the desires. A materially desireless person supremely knows that everything belongs to Krishna, isavasyam idam sarvam, and therefore he does not falsely claim proprietorship over anything. This transcendental knowledge is based on self-realization, namely knowing perfectly well that every living entity is an eternal part and parcel of Krishna in spiritual identity, and that the eternal position of the living entity is therefore never on the level of Krishna or greater than him. This understanding of Krishna consciousness is the basic principle of real peace.
Thank you so much. So how does this information help you? How can you use practically this information in life? That a maturely desireless person certainly knows that everything belongs to Krishna and therefore he does not falsely claim proprietorship over anything. So we have a job, we have our property, we have all other things. How would we feel without that knowledge, let's say? without this knowledge that everything belongs to the Lord. So what happens? When we have things, then how do we feel, react?
Lust increases, greed increases without knowing that it belongs to the Lord. It just
Mm-hmm.
becomes, desires becomes unrealistic, and then
Yeah.
those unrealistic desires one is getting
Yes.
stuck in that material nature of life.
Yeah, and it creates a lot of fears. Creates a lot of fears of losing, fear of not having, fear of not having enough, and etc. Right? So how does this knowledge help us when we know that everything belongs to the Lord? Your opinion, your realization, yeah. And if you're without attachment, then what happens? Like, how do you know that there is no attachment? Yeah, like for example, somebody lost his purse and he's without attachment, he knows it belongs to the Lord. Imagine. So will it make the feeling different? When we know that Lord gives, He takes, right? We know that we have the right to perform our duty well, which we have to secure our belongings. It's our duty, right? Speaking practically. But then the result of our securing doesn't belong to us. We don't know if that will help us to secure our things. Like we close our apartment when we leave, right? Our house. This is our duty. We have to do this. But will it secure our place? There is no guarantee. Yeah. So Krishna conscious person, he's in peace because he knows that anyways everything belongs to the Lord. Whatever I need, He'll give it to me. So it's also called surrender, which is based on what? On trust. Yeah. Okay. And we have last verse. And let's continue maybe with you. Yeah. Yes, and let's speak a little bit about it. So, by attaining Krishna consciousness, a man is not bewildered. Even if one is thus situated, even in at the hour of death, right? One can enter into the kingdom of God. So, why are we then? So this basically explains why we need to continue chanting. We shouldn't stop chanting the holy names of the Lord, shouldn't stop reading Bhagavad Gita, because the elevation or this Krishna consciousness can come to us at any moment. And it says here that even if it comes at the hour of death, we can enter into the kingdom of God. Okay, that's why we're engaging ourselves in a constant service of the Lord. Srila Prabhupada said, never stop reading Bhagavad Gita. Always read Bhagavad Gita. He read Bhagavad Gita all the time. Okay, yes, let's continue.
One can attain Krishna consciousness or divine life at once, within a second, or one may not attain such a state of life even after millions of births. It is only a matter of understanding and accepting the fact. Atwanga Maharaja attained this state of life just a few minutes before his death by surrendering onto Krishna. Nirvana means ending the process of materialistic life. According to Buddhist philosophy, there is only void after the completion of this material life, but Bhagavad Gita teaches differently. Actual life begins after the completion of this material life.
Remember this, actual life begins after the completion of this material life. So we are working now for our actual life. We're doing this devotional service, reading Bhagavad Gita, understanding the message of the Lord. Again, we're working for our actual life that will begin after completion of this material life. Yeah.
For the gross materialistic, it is sufficient to know that one has to end the materialistic way of life. But for persons who are spiritually advanced, there is another life after this materialistic life. Before ending this life, if one fortunately becomes Krishna conscious, he is
very important thing. There is no difference between kingdom of God and the devotional service of the Lord. So we are now in the devotional service of the Lord. We can say we're in the kingdom of God at this point. Hare Krishna. Okay, continue.
Since both of them are on the absolute plane to be engaged in the transcendental loving service of the Lord, is to have attained the spiritual kingdom. In the material world, there are activities of self-satisfaction, whereas in the spiritual world, there are activities of Krishna consciousness. Attainment of Krishna consciousness, even during this life, is immediate attainment of Brahma, and one who is situated in Krishna consciousness has certainly already entered into the kingdom of God. Brahma is just the opposite of matter. Therefore, Brahma's sthiti means not on the platform of material activities. Devotional service of the Lord is accepted in the Bhagavad Gita as the liberated state.
So in other words, when we are in a devotional service, we are already in a liberated state. So we shouldn't be looking for the liberation because we're already there. Yeah.
Therefore, Brahma's sthiti is the liberation from material bondage. Srila Bhakti Vinoda Thakura has summarized the second chapter of the Bhagavad Gita as being the content for the whole text. In the Bhagavad Gita, the subject matters are Karma Yoga, Jnana Yoga, Bhakti Yoga. In the second chapter, Karma Yoga and Jnana Yoga has been clearly discussed, and a glimpse of Bhakti Yoga has also been given as the content for the complete text.
Thank you so much. So thus we finished reading chapter 2 of Bhagavad Gita, which is the summary of the whole Bhagavad Gita. It is a very powerful chapter. The main verses that you should probably meditate on is 2.47 and all of the verses from 2.60 until the end. They are very vital for understanding how we gradually to understanding the process of spiritualization, of the process of becoming Krishna conscious. Next Tuesday, we will read chapter 3. And now we have a few minutes to share your realizations, questions, if you have any, if you need any clarification, or just reflect on what gets stuck maybe in your mind from today's reading. What have you realized, what you are taking with you? What do you plan to do different after our reading today? Who would like to share? Yes, you can. You want to use the mic?
I guess from text 70, when we were talking about the vast ocean analogy, I think what I gathered from that is like how light reflects off the water. Just let your kind of desires reflect off and just be reflective and not reactive, and like think before you act.
I like that point of reflective and not reactive. And it's also, you know, when we reflect on things, we show empathy towards not only others, but also to ourselves. Psychology teaches us to be empathic, and this is the basic of happy relationships, because empathy gives that such as psychological air for the person to be himself or herself in our presence. But it starts with us. And it's a very good thing. So first of all, being spiritual soul, we need to reflect within, right? And when different desires say, how those desires are aligned with my spiritual nature, how they are aligned with what the Lord wants me to do. Will it make him happy? Will it make me happy in the long run? And what am I going to do with this? Wonderful. Thank you so much. Anyone else who wants to share, reflect?
So I think that in the conclusion, we kind of say that now we are having the Shastra as a weapon against the depression and anxiety, yeah? Because depression and anxiety shows in us when our senses is not getting satisfied. and we feel unhappy, anger comes. And as we're going to learn about gunas of material nature, so those desires and depression and anxiety is actually switching us off from the right position. So, and when we learn that we're eternal, part and parcel of Krishna, and what we possess, it's actually, we have to take care of it. Like I have a car, I needed it for my work, but as we already learned, we can sacrifice the results, so it means that I use my car in Krishna service, or I drive in the books, or I drive in devotees, but it's not that I neglect my car. Yeah, I have to take care of it. And yeah, I don't know, it can be stolen, it can be, you know, like got in an accident, and it's all on Krishna will, so you know everything in power. But in terms of I'm doing my best, and I concentrate myself to the process, not to result of the process. And then when we concentrate on the process, well, that's thing I use in my life. I try to do everything, like I'm grooming dogs for the work, and I don't think about like how I'm gonna do it, whether customer's gonna like it or not. I know I got a certain education, and I know I'm gonna do my best, and I do it for Krishna. So every time when we strive to do for Krishna, we try to do our best. And your results is actually amazing, because then you can see if you put love in something, the love comes back to you, which is comes the power of attraction, yeah? And that's amazing how it works from a person with deep anxiety and depression. It leads you to the way that, well, you know, my problem was that I want to be controller of everything what happening in your life, but then when you replace that ideas that actually, no, it's a God controller, I'm just a little tool, and I'm doing my best in this world, and those reactions becomes like they are melting, and the results is shocking, but you say, well, now I know who do I think, you know, and chapter after chapter, we are coming to this result that we have to be thankful for everything that we have in our life. And that's the beauty of the yoga itself, because you're thankful for everything, you take care of everything, but you know everything that you come across, it's temporary. And that's the beautiful realization that I have from our today meeting.
Thank you so much. It's such a wonderful realization. I want to reflect on it, right? So when we actually control things, I really like this point, can we do things so well when we try to control them? Actually not, because we worry more than acting with confidence or with quality. So controlling actually eats the quality of our work, of what we do, right? And the other thing that you mentioned that I really liked is that that when we know that everything belongs to the Lord, and we have a car and we have other things, how do we treat those things that we have? That when we know that they don't belong to us, they actually belong to the Lord, and the Lord given them to us. How do we treat those things? The same car, how would you treat it?
Yeah, you want to maintain it, you want to keep it clean and nice.
Even with better diligence, right?
Same with is a home, household.
Yeah.
In your relationship. You like
Same.
to do best
Yeah.
for Krishna.
Yeah.
Automatically your close relatives, they're looking at you like, well, why are you changing?
That's right. So basically the quality, right, the quality of our effort is growing when we know that we are preserving or we are acting for the satisfaction of the Lord. Yeah, that's very wonderful. Thank you so much. Okay, anyone else who wants to share your realizations or... You want? Okay.
So I had been suffering from a very long time, 2 years ago, and I didn't know if there was a way to redirect your senses. And when I started coming to the temple and read Bhagavad Gita for the very first time few months ago, and it had all the solutions which I was looking for, and my consciousness had been improved since then, because I used to think like, I used to question all the time to God, like, why do we exist in this material world when we don't belong here? But since I started reading, I started getting answers, and yeah, ever since I have been reading then. Thanks.
Thank you so much. So if I understood you correctly, you're speaking about the transformation, right? With the help of Bhagavad Gita, how it transformed your consciousness and your life. Thank you so much. And is there anyone else who would like to maybe confirm that it happened to you too after maybe you started devotional service or started reading Bhagavad Gita? Is there anyone here who has experienced the same, similar transformation? Please raise your hand. 1, 2. I will raise my hand. 3, okay, 4, 5, perfect. So the rest, thank you for joining then, the process of self-transformation. All right, so it's a good time for prasadam, and prasadam, it's a sanctified food. It's was offered to the Lord. Please take, enjoy it, and I will be looking forward to seeing you back here next Tuesday at 6:30. That's it for today. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna.